Principle 13 is visualize success. Hey Joe, close your eyes for a minute. We're going to practice a little visualization, okay? Okay, so take a deep breath and get relaxed. And I want you in your mind's eye to imagine something that you really want. Okay? See it? See it? What is it?
It's a big, juicy cheeseburger.
Oh man, okay, come on. All right, let's try something else then.
I'm kidding.
I know, okay. How about talking about when you were a kid? And I love that. I asked you once, Joe, how old were you when you won your first Super Bowl? And you said?
8 years old.
I thought, whew, that's a little crazy.
But I had done it, you know, thousands of times in my backyard. My neighbor, who was my best friend, I was an only child, so we were almost inseparable. And I threw touchdown pass to win on the final play of the game in the Super Bowl at least 1,000 times, and I used to make him dive for it just to have the fun of watching him hit the ground. But I did it so many times, but I really never in my mind thought that it would ever become a reality.
Joe, you told me that you and Jennifer had, in your mind's eye, you had a picture of the home you wanted to build, and you couldn't find it, and it took you quite a long time. Would you mind sharing that story?
Yeah, we both knew kind of what we were looking for. It had a lot of elements. That one was water, a creek, and a view, and a decent-sized property with acreage. So it really took us about 5.5 years. In fact, one of the guys told the real estate agent to give up on us because we were nothing but tire kickers. But the minute I stepped foot on the piece of property, I knew it right away, and I called Jennifer. She had just gone back down because we'd been looking for 3 days, and I went back up by myself and told her she needed to see this right away because it hadn't gone on the market. So she came up, and the minute she stepped foot on the property, she knew it was it too.
What a great story. Knowing what you want, having the determination and the persistence to wait for it and to keep going for it, but also having that ability in your mind to see it. It's often been said, see it, believe it, and then you can achieve it. Well, here's a great example of Joe and Jennifer who saw it, but they couldn't find it, hung in there, and there it was. Over and over again, we find with successful athletes, successful business folks, and just people more and more are practicing the art of visualization. It's a powerful tool.
It was surreal in a little way because I didn't really know, because I had so thoroughly visualized everything that when it came time when they announced my name, like through the whole program, it was happening like I'd always visualized it. The audience response, they stood up before I was finished. The audience response, I had all these ranges of emotion. I think I laughed, I cried, I smiled, I was just so excited. You know, it was such a fulfilling moment for me, and it was exactly how I'd always visualized it. I actually visualized all those different emotions happening when I finished the program. I actually imagined the audience responding as they did. The only thing that broke it was when they introduced me as a new Olympic champion and they started to play the Star-Spangled Banner. It was a faster tempo than I'd always visualized it, and that was what made me sort of go, whoa, even though it's surreal, this is not a dream. This is actually really happening, because that's not the Star-Spangled Banner that I always visualized.
It's time to bring this principle into action. It's a really fun one. I want you to find a place where you can be completely alone, undisturbed. A place where you can close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and really sink into a place of deep relaxation. The important thing is to think about something that you really want to achieve in your life, and then see it in your mind's eye. With your eyes closed, begin to bring in all the sights, sounds, smells, the textures, other people into your mind. See it as if it's already occurred. Try to believe with all of your heart and all of your imagination that that thing which you want to achieve is happening now. Remember, free your mind and your body will follow.